Alright, hello, welcome back. Welcome back. You might notice that I'm in a different room today because oh my god, it's just been like one technical problem after another with this today, so I'm a little bit frustrated, so we're going into this with a really good mindset. Yeah. Oh my god, I was all set up. I was literally ready to film like half an hour ago and then realized that my roommate's home. And I just knew that if I was going to film out there, I'd be disturbed and I'd get distracted. So, yeah, right as I was about to start filming. So that's awesome. And then I was trying to get set up in here in my room, and one thing wasn't working, another thing wasn't working. Then suddenly it was only going to let me record like 10 minutes, and then I had to mess around with the freaking storage of my phone. Ooh. Yeah, it's not been a good start, but that's Monday, isn't it? That's Monday for you. All right. Oh, I don't know if there's like too many different topics that I wanted to touch on today. By the way, if you didn't know, you're watching the Catching Up with Kate podcast. Very funny. Um, yeah, so there were a few things that I wanted to talk about today, and it's probably going to be a little bit difficult because, there's just some stuff that we really need to talk about that's going on in the world. And I probably won't be able to show any of the stuff that I'm thinking of now because it's quite graphic, but I think it's important that we talk about what's happening with Palestine at the moment because some more horrific stuff has started to happen and it's getting really, really bad. It's really not good. This morning I was on my phone trying to gather some topics of what to talk about today, and yeah, that was like kind of like the top of the list, I suppose. And boy, it is not good what's happening. And it's important to talk about this stuff still because there's so many it I don't know. It feels like it's important to keep talking about it even if it's hard to listen to and heartbreaking. We still need to keep on top of what it is because it's becoming more and more horrific, seems every week, every day. And today I saw that Israel has bombed a humanitarian displaced refugees camp. I don't know if that makes any sense what I just said. Um, yeah, Israel occupation forces bombed a United Nations tent camp in Rafah. I know we were talking about Rafah, or All Eyes on Rafah, I think a few weeks ago. People were burned alive. Dozens were killed in the strike. Children burned alive. Women, adults, people, humans. And, it's like innocent people who are just trying to live. They're just trying to survive. And getting bombed in the middle of the night when they're in a place that's supposed to be like a sanctuary, humanitarian efforts to try and help displaced people who have no, I don't know, like no one, I don't know how to say it. No one deserves to fucking have that happen to them. And I just think that we need to harass our local governors. I think in America it's local governors. Your local politicians, harass them, keep telling them that you want. Oh, sorry, my ring light just popped off. Yeah, sorry, that was, fuck, Israel's inside my ring light. Israel, no! They're trying to distract us from the problem that's going on. Fuck. Sorry, a bit of a joke, but, you know, inform your officials, write them letters, emails, call them, do what you can, you know, because that ultimately, instead of harassing, like, I don't know, internet micro celebrities to, like, do something about it, you really need to talk to the people in power, as well as voting. Register to vote if you can, because it's always important. Even if you get, well, I can see why it feels like a pointless thing when you're having to choose between Joe Biden and Donald Trump. It's kind of like, yeah, but I do think one is worse than the other, so. But they seem to be doing a pretty good job at racing each other for who can be the worst. So yeah. So I see that, but I still think that voting's important and we should do it. In Australia, you have to vote. There is no not voting. In fact, yeah. Yeah, you have to vote. Some people will cop the fine or whatever, but what, you want to give more money to the government? Okay, so yeah, tonight Israel is burning entire families alive, among them babies. Unspeakable massacre. Sanctions and arms embargoes on Israel now. So we're calling to action some embargoes, sanctions. Like, we were so quick, and by me I mean like all like the Western world and shit. We were so quick to embargo Russia. You know, that was a very quick thing that we did, everyone. And I don't understand why we're not doing anything in this circumstance. It's like literally genocide. Guys, in 2024, a literal genocide is fucking happening, and Jesus Christ, fuck. All right, I guess no ring light today. Naughty. My ring light's decided it doesn't want to work, so. Oh my god, don't look. Okay, yeah. So that's power on the. Oh god. Unknown USB device needs more power than the port can supply. Okay, fair enough. Shit. So I have to choose between powering my phone or powering my ring light? It's okay, we can deal with this. We can deal with this lighting, it's not too bad. So yeah, it's pretty, yeah. And then I gotta say, like, the videos that I've seen have just been insane. Like, what they're going through over there is insane. It's hell on earth. And what is it all for? You know, what's it for? What is this accomplishing? They have nowhere left to go. You can't promise safety to people and then not give them anything, or like at least give them that. You know, it's crazy. Hmm. And I guess like no one's really able to do anything about it. But like I said, it feels so like dumb to even say this, but like, I mean, I want to say like, yeah, there are charities that we can give money to try and help humanitarian efforts, but didn't Israel even fucking bomb the charity efforts? I think, let me see. Did Israel bomb humanitarian. It was like these people in a car. Humanitarian aid. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. What? Israeli attack that killed aid workers consistent with multiple CNN. Multiple precision strikes. So it's kind of like, even if we try to help fund people to help, they're just gonna attack them. Okay, that's really cool. CNN geolocated the third car, which seems to be the soft skin or unarmored vehicle. Appeared to be the most heavily damaged to an open field 1.6 second car. Locations of the three cars about 12. Okay. Built for WCK to deliver its aid deliveries to Gaza via boat. 6 foreign nationals were among the 7 WCK team members killed in Monday's strike. Global outrage. In a rare admission of fault, Netanyahu said Israel took responsibility for the attack, saying Israeli forces had unintentionally struck innocent people in the Gaza Strip. Wow, I don't believe that. I don't believe that was an accident. Wow. Holy moly. Lieutenant General Herzi Halevi apologized for the strike and described it as a mistake that followed a misidentification. What? Wow. The heavy damage to 3 vehicles was consistent with the use of highly accurate drone-fired missiles, and it's hard to believe the tragic incident was an accident. Obviously. I mean, I feel like you actually have to be like lukewarm brained to even think that that's not bullshit. Wow. So they even apologize about it. It's a mistake, guys. It was a mistake. We did not. I think the moment that something like that happens, where if in the realm of possibility that it even was a mistake, which I personally believe, in my opinion, it's not, then wouldn't you go, you know what? Because we've now killed people that we did not mean to kill, then we're gonna actually stop this. Yeah, we're gonna stop this because the people who died. I mean, then I guess if he said that, then it'd be like, oh well, what about all the other innocent people? So I don't know. I think wow, that's fucking devastating. The drone that fired the fatal missiles would have been operated in conjunction with a surveillance drone. Yeah, they would have had total visibility of the car. I know, right? Did you know on top of the cars, they literally have like the thing being like a sign being like, hey, we're aid workers. Please don't attack us. I don't think it said that exactly, but it's what it's meant to show you. Um, yeah. Wow. Yeah, so we I guess to put this in like a visual perspective for you, and I will jot down what time it is so I know to edit it. 14 minutes. So they've gone from the top of like the map where it's like Gaza City, and people have essentially gone all the way down to where Rafah is, and they have, I guess, virtually nowhere else to go. This entire area has just been decimated, completely decimated. And I mean, you've seen the videos, I'm assuming, of like Gaza and the rubble, everything that's happening. And it's just so much fucking destruction. And for what? Oh, like, what even happens to the land after all this? It's going to be unusable anyway. So it really just feels like Israel's just conducting mass murder, and it's just for I don't even know, like I don't think anyone's been able to say like, oh, like no one's been able to justify this in a way that makes any logical sense whatsoever. It makes no sense, and I don't know how people can be on the side of Israel. Like I really don't. I don't get it. I just don't. I don't get it. And like, please, if anyone knows any factual evidence that supports Israel, I'm always happy to hear about people's opinions and what people think. And, I'll say that I'm not the most educated person on the subject. I'm trying to educate myself, but I just don't see it. Like, I'm watching these videos and I'm seeing this stuff that's happening, and it's so, oh my god. It's just, it's hard to not see it as anything other than just mass murder. Oh my god. Yeah, there's this video that's been going around of I'm assuming a parent holding his child that's, or baby that's, headless. And the fire everywhere and people pulling dead, burnt bodies out of fires. Oh my god. I just don't get it. Israel bombed Rafah over 60 times in 48 hours? Like, yeah, I understand that's a very heavy subject, and, if it's too much, obviously this is like what I'm talking about right now, so if you find it overwhelming, that's perfectly okay. It's a really overwhelming thing for us to all be seeing, It's very much not normal what we're going through, all of us. It's very much not normal to be able to watch these atrocities happen and just be able to go about our lives afterwards. It's not okay. Ollie London. What the fuck is Ollie London? What? Oh my god. Fucking Ollie London. God, he has got to be like the most vile, disgusting piece of shit on the earth. Ollie London? Ollie London. Oh my god. Hmm. I'm not gonna show that because Ollie London is a fucking idiot moron. Alright, I just think that, yeah, I just think that it's obviously really fucking terrible. Yeah. But I think it's good to keep talking about it, and yeah, just as a reminder, talk to your representatives, send them emails, send them anything you can to tell them to do something about this. Stop sending Israel weapons, for one. Stop funding Israel. I don't want my tax money to go to fucking Israel. Oh my god. It's just, on all levels a I don't even know how to describe it. It's describeless. The only thing you could say is it's crazy. So I guess, yeah. Alright. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to talk about in regards to that stuff. That horrible, horrible stuff. And, let's do our best to try and help free Palestine. And I suppose it doesn't help to, it doesn't hurt to harass the micro celebrities a little bit to talk about it some more. But also, I still stand by the blocking people who don't talk about it. I still stand by it. I've actually been enjoying it quite a bit. I don't get any. Well, I still get some idiots sometimes. And you know what? It really genuinely feels like everyone just forgets what happened last week, or the week before, or the week before that. You know? Like, I was really super here for the whole um, blocking of people and trying to really force people to speak about these things and do something. Because you gotta know that there are so many people, or so many like celebrities, who could make so much change in the world with all the money that they have, and they don't do anything. And I've always thought that that's kind of weird to me. I've always thought it was so weird because it's like, have you, have these people never been like, I don't want to say poor, but have these people ever been like, I guess, not filthy rich and had a time in their life where they dreamt of like getting a lot of money and how they would be able to use that money to help people? Like, is that not like a universal experience that everyone has? I think I'm starting to learn, yeah, I guess it's not, which is kind of mind blowing for me because everyone I've ever known, including myself, have always dreamt about what they could do with, you know, winning the lottery and all that stuff. I know these days people say like, oh, winning the lottery, it's not what it seems to be, and I mean, I suppose, yeah. It's just in the same way that like David Dobrik gifting you a Mercedes or a fucking Tesla, like that's not what it seems. But that's not exactly changing lives, is it? And it's like this hoarding of like wealth. Like, what is it all for? Actually, there's this clip of Asmongold that I want to show. Let me see if I can find it. Asmongold never buys anything. I know, it's kind of like random. Asmongold. Uh-oh. Hmm. Wait, what? Charity fraud? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Well, breaking news for a second here. What's this? Asmongold claims lawsuit has been filed amid alleged charity fraud controversy. Twitch streamer Zach Asmongold has provided details about the alleged charity fraud controversy involving him and other prominent internet personalities. Whoa. For context, in December 2023, renowned esports journalist Jacob Wolf reported that Soft Giving, now known as Brandfluence, quietly collected 42% of donations from Twitch streamers' charity live streams. Whoa. This is from public tax records. Jeez. During a live stream on January 7th, 2024, Asmongold claimed he was unable to speak on the matter because there was an ongoing lawsuit regarding the charity fraud alleged. This might come as a big surprise to you, but the reason why I haven't talked about this is, I should probably say when I'm actually quoting the dude, huh? Quote, this might come as a big surprise to you guys, but the reason why I haven't talked about this is because there is an ongoing lawsuit. Big fucking surprise. I haven't talked about the big thing that there's a lawsuit about. Yeah, okay. Oh, I mean, fair enough. Yeah. Wow. Hmm, okay. And then Asmongold said, I never address comments or accusations that are made by random nobodies. The reason why I never addressed it before is that I never address comments or accusations that are made by random nobodies on Twitter or Reddit, because there's no accountability if they're wrong or they say something stupid. But I will address something that somebody says who has a public platform because they have to take accountability for being morons. That's the reason why. Oh, I guess I can kind of see that reasoning. Okay, I didn't even know about that. Although it seems to me that maybe there was just God or something, like, didn't realize that that was gonna happen. Wow. Yeah, so him and the OTK streamers are all, I guess, involved by the looks of it. Oh no. Okay, here's something that happened about. Okay, we're covering the Asmongold alleged charity scam right now. Sorry if you already knew about this. Sorry, I'm just finding out about it. So OTK member and Twitch streamer Zach Asmongold took to his secondary Twitch channel, Zach Roar, which I did not even know that he had a second Twitch channel. And two, if you're addressing something and you're putting it on a secondary channel that generally people don't know about, that tells me that you want to talk about something so you can say that you've talked about it, but you also don't want people to know that you talked about it. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm fucking saying? That to me is a red flag. Sorry, Asmongold, but I don't like hearing that. You should have put it up on your main channel. Sure, more people would know about it, but you'd seem a little bit more genuine about it. That's what I think. Apparently XQC is also involved in something to do with it. At the moment, it's all alleged, though. I think there's still an ongoing lawsuit, so nothing's concrete at the moment. And remember, people can create lawsuits just because they want to. Like, that's a thing people do. I don't know if that's what's happening here. I cannot say for sure. I am not a lawyer. I don't know nothing about nobody. Okay. So Jacob Wolf alleged that Matt Pfaltzgraff, the CEO of Soft Giving, pocketed 42% of the funds collected for charities. Now that's a big fucking deal. And again, I'm saying, like, this is why people never fucking donate to charities, because, like, you don't know who the fuck you can trust. I don't know who to trust. You know, if I want to set up a charity stream, I don't even know how to go about it because I don't know who the fuck to trust. And I have not trusted charities for a very long time. Especially after, like, the breast cancer, the pink ribbon controversy. There was a whole controversy about the pink ribbon not actually. Now I want to look that up. Pink ribbon controversy. Yeah, like yeah. So in Australia, I don't know if it's like this other places, but we have a lot of women's products that will have like the pink ribbon logo. And if you don't know what the pink ribbon is, it's like a breast cancer association, and it's been iconic like my entire life. I don't think I've ever known a time when it wasn't like an iconic thing. And I remember learning a few years ago, quite a few years ago, that the CEO pretty much pocketed like most of the money. Like, she's like a fucking, yeah, yeah. Okay, let me read this, because there is definitely something that some like controversy I remember hearing about, but I never really looked into it. I just went, oh, I'm not donating that. The pink ribbon, the symbol of our nationwide campaign against breast cancer. In a country where marginalized women are more likely to die from breast cancer, our efforts to curb the disease. Yep. Pink drill bits. Okay, whatever. Okay, a few years prior, Susan G. Komen teamed up with an unlikely ally, KFC, signature edition pink and bucket for cure, as fried meats are associated with breast cancer. Edition. Wait, what? What the fuck? Oh, I see what so they're saying that it's insane that a breast cancer mission would team up with KFC because we all know how much fast food contributes to I'm not saying KFC specifically, I'm just saying fast food in general. Fried food, you know, yeah, fried food, fried meats. These are all associated with breast cancer risk. It'd be like if the Breast Cancer Association teamed up with like fucking Hennessy or like vodka. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of like what it is. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Is this even what I'm trying to look for? This seems to be something different. Alright, well that was a waste of an article. Okay, it's not a waste, but it's not exactly what I was looking for. I'm looking for God. Pink ribbon controversy. Money? Well, pink breast cancer ruins sell because they're meaningless. Oh. Highly recognizable, highly non-specific. Okay. Companies can put pink ribbon on their products. They're not only to signify that they donate to a cause or that they care about saving women's lives, but also to easily evoke that warm, fuzzy sense of family, as well as to give customers more positive associations with the brand. Ribbon wearing requires very little commitment to a cause. Indeed, wearing a ribbon does not mean that one is an active or staunch supporter of a given charity. Ribbon culture. Okay. Alright, none of these articles are really like saying what I'm thinking of, so I'm wondering if maybe wondering where I heard that from. To be fair, I'm not giving this that great of a research because it's kind of hard to research something and do a podcast at the same time. So whatever. Let's move on from this. I don't even know how we got onto this. Right. So we got the Asmongold thing. I don't really know where I go. I don't know really how I got here, but wow, Asmongold's involved in a lawsuit apparently. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, charities, man. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can only vet them as well as you can, and I have donated to charities before. I donated to an MS charity, I think last year or something. Yeah, MS is like really crazy. What is MS? Hold on, let me look it up and not multiple sclerosis? No, not Microsoft. Thanks, Microsoft. Yeah, multiple sclerosis. Ugh, okay. MS is the most common acquired chronic neurological disease affecting young adults, often diagnosed between 20 and 40. In Australia, affects 3 times more women than men. As yet, there is no cure. There is no single known single cause of MS, but many genetic environmental factors have been shown to contribute to its development. In MS, the body's own immune attacks and damages a fatty material called myelin around the nerves. This results in a range of symptoms, but no two people experience MS in the same way. Okay. 62% of people with MS use a disease-modifying therapy, DMT, a decrease of 2% since 2017. Okay, I don't know I don't know the significance of that. Nearly 3 million people live with MS worldwide. There are more than 33,300 Australians living with MS. 2.5 billion was the estimated cost of MS to the Australian community in 2021. I'm sorry, but that makes me think like, oh no, people are gonna read that and be like, those damn MS people taking our money, taking our taxes. I don't know why that makes me kind of laugh. I mean, it just shows, it goes to show how severe this is, and wow. Average age of diagnosis between 20 to 40 years. I don't know too much about like the fatality of MS. I really don't hear much about it, honestly. And I think really recently people started referring to it as MS and not multiple sclerosis. For some reason, I thought multiple sclerosis was something to do with like the spine. You know, like some kind of back issues. I was really wrong about that, so. 3 out of 4 Australians diagnosed with MS are women. Oh my god, it's a bad day to be women. MS affects more young adults than any other acquired chronic neurological disease. Okay. Wow. Okay, so oh, there's a nice little graphic here. Let me write 37 minutes MS. So we got the nerve fiber, myelin sheath. Then we have the one that's affected by MS, which is all this scarred myelin. Oh my god. Myelin? Is it myelin? Myelin? I don't fucking know. Wow. Yeah, and it seems like a lot of people just have all sorts of um issues that are come with that. No two people experience exactly the same symptoms. That makes it even like harder to deal with because everyone just has all these different things. Oh my god. Yeah, so I donated to a charity a while ago, and they give me emails like all the time being like, "Hey, here's how your donation's helping people living with MS." Which is nice. I like that. Um, yeah, I just, I guess in a way, like when you're donating, can do more than just. I think I have a very um, what's the word? I have a very bad idea of like what donating to charity means because I think it was never really described to me in like that good of a way when I was younger. When I was younger, I was under the impression that donating to charity was just like helping people do research. But I think donating to charity has a lot more things to it, more moving parts to it than that. Um, what can I look up? What does donating to charity even do? I know some are probably specific to funding research, which is nice, but yeah, I have a very vague understanding of it. That's why I'm trying to understand. Why is giving important? 5 reasons to give to charity. I don't know what CAF online is, but hey, let's give it a read. Let's have a look. Let's educate. At Charities Aid Foundation, CAF, we know that donating to the cause you care about benefits more than just the charities and those they support. It can be deeply rewarding for you too. CAF's World Giving Index 2022 found that record numbers of people globally chose to give to charity in 2021, and more than 3 billion people reported having helped a stranger. Millions give to charity on a regular basis to support causes they believe in, as well as for the positive effect it has on their own lives. Okay. 1. Giving to charity makes you feel good. Okay. It doesn't make me feel good if I don't know if the charity is even doing anything. So, oh my god, this is so stupid. Donating to charity is a major mood booster. The knowledge that you're helping others is hugely empowering and in turn can make you feel happier and more fulfilled. Researchers identified a link between making a donation to charity and increased activity in the area of the brain that registers pleasure, proving that as old adage goes, it really is far better to give than to receive. I'm sorry, I just find that so that's really number one. If I was writing this and I put number one as like this, no. Okay, so far I'm not I don't know why I looked this up. Maybe I looked up like the wrong thing or something. Because here's number two. 2. Giving to charity strengthens personal values. Okay. In our research report, Why We Give, a feeling of social conscience was the most widely cited reason to give to charity. Whatever type of charity work they supported, 96% of people said they felt they had a moral duty to help others. Okay, a sentiment much rooted in their personal values and principles. Having the power to improve the lives of others is to many a privilege, and one that comes with its own sense of obligation. That's actually kind of what I was saying about like the rich people who don't give anything. It's like, yeah, I guess you can kind of gather some it's kind of like telling on themselves in a way. Because I genuinely feel like people who have like their own personal values and principles know of them and stick to them, that says a lot about a person, like genuinely. And for people to reach like to go from being nobodies to reach like immense levels of like fame and wealth and to not, I don't know, and to not like give any of that or even use their platform to bring awareness to things and give like it really says something about a person. I like that's what I feel. I genuinely feel that. Because that just says to me that you just don't think of it as a privilege or as like an obligation. I don't know, like I mean I know not everyone's gonna agree with me on that, but I do genuinely feel like I have an obligation to talk about things and give back when I can. And if I can't give back in a monetary way, then try and give back in some other way, you know? Hmm. Wow, I can't believe it. Okay, number 3. Giving is more impactful than ever. Many people are concerned that their donations to charity may be reduced by tax or administrative costs, preventing the full amount from reaching the people or causes they really want to help. Thankfully, there are ways to make the most of every donation to charity. If you're a UK taxpayer, you can boost the amount of every donation you make by giving through Gift Aid, an income tax relief program created to help charities get the most of the funds they receive. As Gift Aid enables the charity to recover the basic rate of tax on your donation, the scheme effectively adds 25p to each one pound you give it no extra cost to you. I'm sorry, I do not know UK money. There are many other ways to give to charity tax effectively too, such as by donating straight from your salary before tax is deducted through a payroll giving scheme, donating shares to charity, or leaving a charitable legacy in your will. These methods of giving ensure your chosen charities benefit as much as possible from your support. You can receive a lifetime connection between you and the cause you care about. Okay, that is interesting. That is interesting. Dude, all the charities in the world are just like, when's Bill Gates gonna die? When's Bill Gates gonna die? When are we gonna get that money? Ugh. I think it's Bill Gates, the one who's like pledging all their money after they die or some shit. I don't know. Giving can reintroduce friends and family to the importance of generosity. Okay. 5. Giving a charity builds and strengthens communities. Okay, this is not what I was looking for. Oh dear. Why should we donate money to charity? Oh, this is good. This is gonna be good, I hope. Okay. Almost everyone in the world appreciates the value of charity to some degree. Okay. Beyond the seemingly universal inclination we have towards donating to charity, or more generally doing the right thing, why should we donate? What are some specific reasons why charity should be an important part of our lives? Merely thinking that charity is important is one thing, but it is a crucial to bridge the gap between intention and action. Okay. Okay, provide 3 key reasons why charity is necessary for making the world a better place. 1. It is effective at helping people in need. 2. It can improve our own well being. 3. It can make the world a much fairer place overall. But how? Like, so far all I've learned is how it's going to help me personally. I don't care about that. I want to know what it's going to do. Okay. 1. Okay, here they talk about it a bit more. Okay, 1. Charity helps people who need it. Global poverty, the mistreatment of non-human animals, and other social injustices cause so much harm and suffering in the world. For those who are relatively well off, what responsibility do we have to improve conditions of those less fortunate? Okay. Oh, God. Oh, great. We're going to be talking about Peter Singer. One individual who has thought deeply about these kind of questions is Peter Singer. Singer is widely considered to be one of the most influential living philosophers and is one of the effective altruism movement's key intellectual forebears. Okay. Yeah, I read his essay Feminine Affluence and Morality. He argued that if it is in our power to prevent something bad from happening without thereby sacrificing anything of comparable moral importance, we ought morally to do it. Singer's ethical arguments have influenced so many others because of the sheer simplicity and how cohesive they are as a framework for thinking about what it means to have an ethical life. See if you agree with each of the following statements from Singer's Famine, Affluence, and Morality. 1. Suffering and death from preventable causes, e.g., lack of food, shelter, or medical care, are bad. Yes. If we can stop bad things from happening without significantly reducing our own well-being, we should. Most of us in high-income countries can make a meaningful impact on the lives of others without substantially reducing our own well-being. Yeah, yeah, I'd say that's probably, yeah. Okay, so I guess if you want to know how effective a charity is going to be, you just have to do research on the individual charity. Because all these things just talk about like your own well-being. Okay, charity can make the world a fairer place. I do actually want to read about this. You might not feel rich. That's perfectly understandable. You've probably scrolled through Instagram before and seen profiles of the rich and famous folks who drive their Bugatti and live in places like Beverly Hills. Okay. You're probably closer to them in terms of financial status than you are to the poorest of the global poor. Take, for example, Malawi, a low-income country in sub-Saharan Africa with a population of nearly 20 million people, 70% of whom live under poverty line of $1.90 a day. According to the data from the World Bank Development Research Group, Malawi has median annual household per capita income of 480 USD in 2011 prices. Wow. Imagine every year you just earned 400 in USD. 480 USD. Sorry, I'm not talking well today. Wow. Wow. Earning a salary of, say, 35,000 USD in the United States isn't enough to catch an invite to the Met Gala or to afford a brand new Tesla, but that does put you in a significant lead up ahead of people in Malawi. And imagine like what kind of money you could give to the people of Malawi that wouldn't really put a dent in your bank account. But anyway, I mean, I think of this as kind of an old article, but because I think it nowadays in 2024, it's a lot different. Like, it's a lot different. So, I don't know. I'd say, like, I think it's perfectly reasonable to be like, hey, if you could give something, then give something, you know? But if you can't, then, you can't. Like, there's other things you can do, and I think it'd be really great to do like a charity stream or something, because I would love to do something like that. Because yeah, it does help put that into perspective, because I know a lot of the time it feels like, yeah, we don't really have much. And you see those ads, I think I see them on YouTube all the time, where it's like, if you donated 50 cents today, you could help something. I don't even remember what they're about. And I think like we hear that and we think there's no way that that's true. We think, how is that possible? There's no way that's just like, that's just a little scam. Like, we think in our heads that's a little scam to make me think that I'm making a difference when I'm not, and they're probably just pocketing the money anyway, which I don't know if they are or not, but that's like the go-to thing that I think of, I reckon. Which charities are a scam, Reddit? Ooh, unpopular opinion. Charities are a scam. Title is just that. I personally think charities are more of a scam than anything. Once you donate to whatever that is supposedly being funded, you never see the money again. I'm speaking from anecdote. Great. We love that. And I simply just do not trust giving money to a foundation that simply calls themselves a charity when they're asking for donations from everyday citizens. Perhaps I'm ignorant, but I like to personally know where my money goes. Which I think is fair. I think that's a fair kind of statement. It's kind of like the perspective that I had. Yeah, this is why researching charities before you donate to them is very important. Some charities do genuinely good work and put most, if not all, of their profits into their charitable work. Since charities have to be registered, it's actually fairly easy to find records on how their money is utilized. Being unable to find such info should be an immediate red flag. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Cool. That was yeah. Yeah, we already said it all, didn't we? Wow, okay, we really went deep on this topic, didn't we? Which I think is a good thing. I've never spent the time to actually inform myself on such things, and I feel good about it. I feel good about researching. No, that's a really cool thing. I think maybe I'll have to research. I know that Caleb gives to the Anzac. We have like this Anzac charity stuff, and it's for veterans or people who are, you know, Anzacs, I guess. And it helps like them and their families, and um Caleb donates to them because he has like a personal history with it, I guess. So for him oh yeah, and like the yeah, some like heart foundation he gives to, oh, I don't remember what it's called, but yeah, because he also has experience with heart well, he doesn't personally have heart problems, but he knows people, you know. So I think yeah, it's always like when you experience something personally that can also make people, try to give back to those communities, because it's like you're part of a community and you want to help those people because you know what they've gone through. Yeah. But I don't know, maybe this will inspire you to check out your own charities, maybe donate something. You know, I think, yeah, if you think of it in that perspective, a few dollars might actually go a long way in a country who's earning way, way less than what we earn, even if we are just simple citizens, you know? And if you want to know if it's actually going to something good, then you research the charity. There should be public records of how they use the money. You might even be able to communicate with them and ask them themselves. And, you know, if they were to lie, then uh-oh, that's bad for them. Anyway, yeah. Yeah, there you go. There you go, guys. We all may have learned something new today. Alright, let's see, what's trending? Overwatch 2 is trending. I guess they have a new character coming out. Man, oh my god, that is. Oh god. What the fuck? Yeah, okay, well, that's what I get for looking at Twitter. I'm so glad I'm not showing that. Yep, let's move along. Move along. God, my browser is so laggy on this, but I think all in all, it's been a good episode. Yeah. Let's see, what else we got? Wendigoon. Oh yeah, we do like to watch Wendigoon on the stream. And if you haven't seen the stream, you should check it out. It's really fun. I stream every weekday, Australian time. I think people are trying to cancel Wendigoon. But I don't know. I think there's some dude who's someone else in the YouTube horror scene is trying to cancel Wendigoon and people aren't really having it or something. I've known about this for a couple of days, but I couldn't figure it out. Like this in itself is an iceberg, I feel. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on with that, but there's something happening. Apparently people are saying Wendigoon's friends with Kyle Rittenhouse, which I don't know. I don't know. What? Is Wendigoon friends with Kyle Rittenhouse? Hmm. Can someone explain the drama with Wendigoon to me, please? Yes. And then I will explain it to you. When was this? 14 days ago. 2 weeks ago. Oh, yeah, there was this whole thing about him, how Wendigoon does, sorry, a lot of like Bible videos or something, and people like, he shouldn't be shoving Christianity down our throats. And I think, like, look, if he wants to do Christian videos, Bible videos, he can do that. Oh my god, why are people so upset about that? Because what, their favorite YouTuber is not theologically the same as they are? Like, I don't care about that. I like his videos, and if he has some weird videos about Christianity or the Bible, then that's his right, I guess. He's pretty factually incorrect about his Bible discussion videos. Oh. Hmm. Collabs with Internet Historian and Disingen. Wait, is there something wrong with Internet Historian? Oh god. I love Internet Historian. Please no. Turkey Tom. I don't know who Turkey Tom is. Okay, so he lies constantly about his Bible videos. Yeah, okay. People are saying that he may lie in his Bible videos because he wants to avoid the countless contradictions that are in the Bible, which is okay. I don't know about that because I don't know nothing about the Bible. Wait, he claimed to be one of the founders of the terrorist organization, the Boogaloo Boys, but it can be easily debunked, which begs the question why he'd even lie about that. Okay, he hangs out with a lot of very notably bad content creators, and despite common belief that he's in actuality a libertarian or socialist, he's openly mocked someone who referred to him as a liberal once, and there's a lot more evidence to suggest he is without a doubt conservative. Hmm. 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 I do think like it's interesting that he gives liberal vibes, but I don't think I ever really attributed him to having any certain political basis. If you know what I mean. I think that from the videos I've watched, he just seems to give a lot of, I don't know, he does a lot of research, he makes good long videos. I like them. But I didn't know about this kind of stuff. And look, I don't think being a conservative automatically makes you like a bad person or anything. I think it I prefer to discuss what someone individually believes in and not like the label that they're putting on them, because at the end of the day labels I feel like don't really make much um sense. Like all the time people call themselves like a feminist and they're not actually feminist, they're more of a misandrist than a feminist. And I hate when like you call yourself a feminist or you want to talk about feminism and people have the wrong idea of what it is, because these extremists come out of the woodworks and they yell about how they're this label and that means this and that, and they're wrong. You know, like when it's like when you're doing a group presentation and like someone just does not get it at all. They don't understand the point of the project, and yet they're the like mm, don't even get me started on group projects. I was going somewhere with that, but never mind. Okay. He notoriously followed Kyle Rittenhouse on Twitter, and to add to the last point, if you want a list of extremely conservative YouTubers he hangs out with, most notable Turkey Tom, JonTron, Internet Historian. Okay, am I thinking of the right? Who's Internet Historian? A Nazi? That cannot be right. Internet Historian Nazi Reddit? I know I'm getting all my. Internet Historian is a Nazi. Who is Internet Historian? No, my favorite. No, there's no way. There's gotta be no way. Since H. Bomber Guy's video Plagiarism in YouTube, I've been compiling information regarding internet historians' plagiarism and ties to the alt-right. However, there has yet to be a post fully dedicated to the latter, documenting all the strange, disturbing discoveries of the last several days. Listed below are the individual receipts, additional context, and their respective sources. Dog whistles in The Bike Lock Fugitive of Berkeley. Okay, at 0.55, an item description box in Modern Warcraft displays a durability value of 14/88. There is no item with 88 durability in WoW Classic or WoW WOTLK databases, so this was a deliberate edit. Second reference to 1488 at 008, ProGamer 1488. Hitler's birthday is listed as a holiday on the calendar at 002. Transphobic pronouns joke. Transphobic pronouns joke at 010. Look for red text. Internet historian's fake birthday dog whistle. In an interview with Sumito Media, IH confirmed that when approached by the website Famous Birthdays, he submitted a fake birthday, April 20th, 1989. This is the 108th anniversary of Adolf Hitler's birthday on April 20th, 1889. Man, I'm trying to think about like the book I read, and I'm pretty sure, this is like, hold on. I've got right here with me The Life and Death of Adolf Hitler, and I'm pretty sure there's some interesting stuff about his birthday in this. So I can actually look this up kind of here. Adolf. Oh shit! There it is. Adolf. It's backwards, but Adolf Hitler. April 20th, 1889. And he died April 30th, 1945. Wow. Wow. Huh. I can't believe I even found the page that quickly. Yeah, so that is, It is kind of like, why would you do that? I mean, on the off chance that was like a random thing. Okay, let's keep going. At 5:43, Sumito asks if he's referring to 420, to which IH confirms. And at 6:35, IH says, "Oh yeah, 1989. I don't know. I can't remember. There was some joke with 1989. I just can't remember what it is." Okay. Um. Would it be funny to make your fake birthday Adolf Hitler's birthday? I feel like there's other birthdays you could do that would be actually funny. I don't know if that's really funny. But okay, well, okay. Fake birthday dog whistle. Pool's closed. Pool's closed. A full breakdown by You Fly By Tie Dye can be found here. It's bad. Oh, okay. The CNN skirmishes spreads false information about a neo-Nazi, presenting him as an innocent shit poster. Here's an extensive. Okay. Triggering of Shy, he will not divide us. At 052 to a swastika. Okay. I will say, I feel like during this time of YouTube, I feel like Adolf Hitler stuff was like a. Not even just YouTube. I feel like in online in general, it was a very like edgelord thing, which obviously is not an excuse for anything, but wow. Okay. Alright, what is this? Wait, it's the same fucking thing. What the hell? Okay. So we got a drawing of a swastika in one of his videos. Okay. Pentagram necklace. In My Immortal 1/3, 1 out of 3. At 123, when the script calls for a pentagram necklace, a Star of David is shown instead. Collaborations with John Tron. It also follows. Okay, they're saying that just by association with John Tron that he's a Nazi, which I feel like. Actually, yeah, I feel like I was just learning about the John Tron stuff yesterday. About how he could be like a white supremacist or something, but I haven't watched the debate yet, so I feel like until I watch that, I don't really have much to say about it. Tucker Carlson watch parties. Okay, but Tucker Carlson's kind of just insane to watch. Screenshots. Okay. Tucker Carlson watch party. That is kind of crazy though. Like I'm not looking forward to that with my friends. I don't think we could stand watching it for any more than like a couple minutes. Okay. Blatant praise for Tucker Carlson was gross. I'm gonna write 1 hour 08. So I know when to put stuff up on screen. What can I say? I don't think the tone was dickish. At least it wasn't intended to be. But I suppose it's not for me to decide whether or not it came out that way. As for Tucker Carlson, yes, I like his show very much, but I think characterizing an ironic one-word adjective about his handsomeness as gross is a bit strong? What? You think Tucker Carlson's handsome? He has a teenage boy band haircut, but I get it. Regardless, most people aren't going to like my politics. That's why this isn't a political channel, and this should not be interpreted as a political video. It's just an amusing story. Or at least that was the hope. Okay. Wow. Whoa. Okay, and by the way, this is from the Internet Historian's verified Reddit page. Um, I'm not going to worry about it too much. It's one video out of your entire library that I didn't find super funny. I also cannot stand Tucker Carlson, so I bitched about it, and is most likely where this all stems from. Sometimes I have difficulty processing complex emotions. I really appreciate you taking the time to reply, break things down. You're much nicer than Hick OK45. And then the Internet Historian replied and said, "All good, dude. Come hang out on the Discord and chat if you feel like it, smiley face. We're playing games and talking shit about behind the meme. We sometimes watch Tucker Carlson as a group in the Discord too. Maybe we can turn you around." What is to be turned around on with Tucker Carlson? I'm sorry, but I don't. I don't like that. That's not good. Hmm. COVID conspiracies and misinformation. No, I loved those videos. I thought they were just documenting what happened. I didn't feel like it was. I don't feel like that's COVID conspiracies and misinformation. I'll have to give them a rewatch, but I don't think so. Ableism? It's listing the zone between Area 50 and 52 as ableism? Oh. Huh. Nordman. Highly contentious. Oh shit, they're saying that in his ads for the NordVPN is that they made Nordman look like he was wearing a KKK robe or something. Other people say he's wearing an executioner costume. Whoa. Wait, I need to look up Nordman. Nordman. God, this is devastating. 1 hour 12. Nordman. No, it's giving me like an actual human being. I want Nordman, um, Internet Historian. Nordman. Ooh. Okay, I feel like if you just look from like the bust up, it looks like it, but then the rest kind of just looks like it could be an executioner outfit, you know? But why would he have an executioner outfit on? Why would Nordman have that? I don't know. Okay, then what about executioner outfit? Yeah, yeah. Oh, guys, it's an executioner outfit. Don't get your nuts in a twist. It's I literally just found the image that he used. There's no way this isn't his image or like the image he's used. It looks exactly the same. Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't think that's anything substantial. Um, since liking a tweet from Elon Musk, Internet historians' likes have been hidden from public view. It's probably a good thing. There have, although I don't have my likes hidden, I don't think. And the stuff that I like on Twitter is usually just like porn artists, porn artists. So feel free to look at that if it's public. There have been rumors regarding other like tweets that cannot be verified. Okay, well we're skipping over this. Twitter follows Gavin Mickens, Chaya Raichik, Ron DeSantis. Oh no. Oron McIntyre, host of alt-right radio show. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to do like more research on this, but well. On today, Kate finds out that all these people have things going on. Guys, we're living in a world where we cannot trust people, you know? We cannot have people we like because they always end up being weirdos. Like, what the fuck? I love Internet Historian, what the fuck? But I'm gonna do more research. I'm gonna look into it some more. And also I wanna address this before it goes anywhere. Oh, I don't really want to be shown with this, but this is The Life and Death of Adolf Hitler by Robert Payne. This is a really old book. And I'm reading it because I'm learning about, I think, a important part of history. Important for all the wrong reasons. Yeah. And, you know, if you know me, which you probably don't, but I I didn't pay attention like at all when it came to history in like school and stuff. I think as soon as I could get out of like history, I stopped doing it and replaced it with like an art subject. Yeah, there was this thing in year 11 and year 12 where you could choose three three of your subjects, and you could do like something that's math, you could do humanities, and you could do arts. And I chose to have, I think, three art subjects. Yeah, I think I did just regular arts. I did photography, and then I'm trying to think what the third one would have been. Unless it was two. No, I feel like it would have been three. Because the problem with choosing so many arts is that they all have portfolios. So then you end up having to do a lot of portfolio work, and they don't recommend that. No, I think I only did two now that I think about it. And then the other thing might have been oh, philosophy. Yep. So I did philosophy and two art subjects. I actually know some of my friends did three art subjects, and the amount of book work they had to do for that. Anyway, so yeah, I'm reading this because I'm trying to supplement like things that I didn't get to learn about, and I think it's been a really good interesting book to read, and the book absolutely roasts Hitler. Like, seriously, it roasts him. Look, check this out. That's a dead Hitler. Bro is dead, I think. It kind of looks like he has like a gunshot on his forehead, but see, I don't even know really how he died. I believe he took a suicide pill or like a cyanide pill or something, but I haven't reached the end of the book yet. Like, check this out. That's the end of the book. I'm so close to being at the end. This book is so fucking thick, dude. It's so fucking thick, bruh. Anyway, the it's kind of interesting. It has a bunch of pictures. Adolf Hitler drawn by Sturm Lechner. Yeah, I guess he was friends with better artists than he was. And then there's all these other pictures that it comes with. Yeah, he's got his girlfriend Eva Braun. Everyone know what Eva Braun looks like? That's what she looks like. Adolf's girlfriend. Dude. Yep. So I'm reading about that, and I actually haven't been reading lately because I've been spending more of my personal time working out lately. But yeah, this has been sitting on my side table because I'm meaning to finish. I'm so close to finishing it. I'm bad when it comes to finishing things. Like, we're about to get to Stalingrad. I've got my little anime bookmark. Yeah, we're about to get to Stalingrad, and the world fights back. If necessary, we shall fight on the Rhine. Under all circumstances, we shall continue to fight until, as Frederick the Great said, one of our damned enemies gets too tired to fight anymore. So I don't know what that's going to be like. We've got the conspirators, the death throes, circle of fire. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so I don't want anyone to misinterpret that. There's been a few times where I think one time when I was really not into it, but when I had a really good stint of reading like every night, I had to go on a plane, and I was like to Caleb, I can't take this on a plane, can I? Because people will get the wrong impression, and I do not want that. So, just thought I'd clear that up right now. I have talked about it so much, but I will talk about it here. That is just me trying to learn. Okay? I think if you knew me, you'd know I'm the furthest from one of those people. Anyway, well, this was quite an interesting episode, wasn't it? um, Look, I hope that maybe you feel inspired after this, or maybe you feel like you learned something. I know I certainly did. And yeah, thanks for catching up with me, and I will be back next week. Yeah, maybe I'll have done more research by then. Maybe I'll catch you up on what we learned today. Fingers crossed. Alright, goodbye, everybody, and have a good day.